Hello, welcome to Talk Saints. Big game this weekend, Southampton versus Spurs, 12:45. It's on BT Sport. I thought I'd mention it for the fans who are unable to attend. Obviously, it's a massive game. We're currently sitting seventh in the Premier League. Spurs obviously sixth. It's a massive game for both teams. Team news I'm going to start with. I heard that Toby Alderweireld is fit for the game. I understand that Juric is he'll be out for a few more weeks. I don't know if we'll see him towards the end of the season or not. Maybe the last few games we might, but obviously it's a massive game. Really, really looking forward to it. People have been asking this week why I've been looking forward to it. I think it's simple. Richie is returning, and we hate Spurs anyway. And reason why I would really, really want to win this game is we've lost to Liverpool, team which we wanted to beat this season. We didn't beat them. We've lost quite a few big games, and this is one for the fans. Be really nice, especially as it's a Koeman day set up by the Saints fans. I think it was great. I'll be taking part in it myself. Really looking forward to that. And I'm going to start with who I'd like to see play in the team. And obviously Kelvin Davis got a bit of stick about Stoke, the goal, the Juve, the equaliser. And I admit maybe he should have done a bit better. But with Stoke, there's always a bit of wind about, and there's always that uncertainty. And he's been great for us since he's coming. He's pulled off some great saves. And I think that's probably the first mistake he's made. I think I'm hoping for a solid game for Kelvin on Saturday as well. Obviously, he was number 2 under Mauricio Pochettino, never really played. Koeman's given him the chance, obviously Fraser out, and I think he's been great this season. Obviously, Dusan Tadic, I thought he was disappointing against Stoke. He didn't really do much, didn't really get in the game, didn't really make much of an influence. This game, I'd actually drop him, maybe put him on the bench. I think his performances haven't been good enough, and I like to see maybe Eljera Alia playing. People asking, should Pele start? Well, I went to the under-21s game, and we got some great strikers coming up, like Sam Gallagher and Ryan Seeger. I wouldn't chuck him into such a big game like this, but I think maybe if we play, I think he probably will play Pele alongside with Long. And for Spurs, they've had a good season. In my opinion, I think they've only had like 2 or 3 players who have been carrying that team. Hugo Lloris has been fantastic for them. I think had he not pulled off some of the saves he has made for them this season, they would have been sat like 10th, 11th easy. I think Harry Kane, he's been absolutely amazing, even if I'm a Southampton fan. I admire him. I think he's a great player, and Christian Eriksen as well. These are the type of players who've got Spurs where they are this season, because I don't really think they deserved it. Maybe you could say the Europa League as well, with them participating in that competition, has maybe been the reason why they are 7th in the league, 6th, sorry, in the league. Anyway, so obviously Pochettino returns. People been asking me, what do I think of Pochettino? Look, we've got to be honest, Saints fan. Look, he did a great job for us, he took over from Nigel Adkins. I understand we were 16th. He took us to the top 8 of the Premier League. I'll always be grateful for that. But I think the way he left, he left a bittersweet taste in the mouths of lots of Southampton fans. I think while he was there, I think he was always after the top jobs. I think he went for the money as it is, and I think he was always looking to move on. I think he used Southampton as like a step ladder to try and get onto the next level. And the sort of players he brought in, like Osvaldo, were really bad. Dejan Lovren, don't even get me started about him. And brought in Victor Wanyama, who's been great for us. I'd like to talk about Victor Wanyama. Obviously, reports coming out this week that he wouldn't mind. He would actually say he'd like to move to Arsenal Spurs. The player has denied it, and I believe Wanyama. I think he's the type of person to say that. And I think he's been great for us. I think it would be great if we could keep him this summer. I think there will be some teams after him, but I think he's enjoying his time here at Southampton. I think we will be able to keep him at Southampton. Anyway, prediction. I think it's going to be a close game. We're on BT Sports. I'll be going to the game myself. Anyway, I'm going to go for a 2-0 Saints win. I'll back ourselves to get a clean sheet, just because we do have Toby Alderweireld fit. That's what Koeman's currently saying. So I think if we have him and Fonte, I think we should be fine. I think Kelvin Davis is going to be a very influential keeper. I think he's going to have to make some great saves at time, because Spurs don't go down that fight. I think Pele as well, he's got to make a move on. He's got to try and get in the right positions at the right time. I'll play Long beside him. I'd still like to see Sadio Mane play. I think James Ward-Prowse probably should have started last week. I think the last home game we had against Hull, he came on and I thought he was really, really good. I'm buzzing for the game. Thank you for watching. And please subscribe to the Talk Saints.